Hello everyone, this is my year-and-a-half update on being on testosterone and in transition. The 13th of this month was at the actual date of my 1.5 year mark. My partner Tony's been off work now and on vacation, so my days are kind of just really confusing. I don't know what's happening from day to day. It all depends on what we talk about, what we want to do. So I'm going to start real quick with just some physical changes. It's probably, you know, I hear everybody when they do these updates, they say, oh, the same old hair, whatever. But what I don't hear is there hair in places that you never had hair? Is the hair, you know, like one guy actually said, you know, the hair is actually like Finn. Finn talks about how the hair is coming down further on the arm. And I think that's important because, you know, if you don't sit and examine a man's body, a male's body, you really don't know if the hair you're growing in different places is the norm. So I'm just going to say yes, my hair is coming down in here. Again, I want to remind everyone who watches me, I lost all my transitioning hair on my body, being sick from valley fever and being on high doses of whatever it's called. That was one of the side effects. I even was my hair thinned out on top. So in the last month, I have been gaining all the hair again like I was in the beginning. I've got peach fuzz all over my shoulders. My hair on my chest is coming in. My stomach's coming in. Every morning when I would wake up, I had a spot right here that would be red. And we've consulted the doctor because I've got discoloration in my feet too. And it's nothing like diabetics or anything. It's not Reynolds disease, but they called it something, and it's just part of my nerve damage. So, but this spot right here was always red, no matter what. And Tony just thought that was really weird. Well, I was looking down on my hair growing in, and that spot right there is not growing any hair. And I told Tony to come over and look at it, and she says, that is the weirdest thing. So I don't know what's going on there, but I have got lots of hair. It's starting to really get good around these scars. I'm hoping that will fill in the scars and hide them. They're going away pretty good. But let's see. There are some other changes. My mustache is blonde. I keep my sideburns, as you can see right here. I do have really good thick neck hair, and I probably could grow a chin strap. I just have some areas that's blonde still, right in here. So I've just been shaving. My soul patch, my chin hair, and right here is all blonde. That could be hereditary. My mom said that my dad really could not grow a thick mustache. It was too light, so he opted out of that. Let's see. Muscle strength. Definitely, I'm better, so we have been going to the gym. And I don't know if you can see my pecs. See my arm. My muscles on my arms. Now, for those who follow me know that I've always had some pretty muscular arms, but I am going back and I am lifting a lot heavier. On the row machines, on a stationary row machine where you just pull it back to you, I'm going up to 140 pounds, pulling it back towards me, doing 6 reps of those. I do kind of like it's like a pyramid workout, where we do 12 reps and then up the weight 10 reps and then up the weight 8 reps and then up the weight 6 reps, and then you back the weight down and do 12 more reps, and then you get a different machine for the same muscle and blast out 12 reps. So it works pretty good. It cuts fast and builds fast. So we're just taking it one day at a time. I'm not going to sit here and say I'm going to be ripped in 3 months. That's just not what I'm going to do, because I always sabotage myself. But Tony and I take it one day at a time. I did have another minor surgery on my foot, on my left foot, my left great toe. I had both great toes worked on about 3 weeks ago, and it's just the way I have to stand on my feet. You know, I get an ingrown toenail, and if I don't clip it just right, it gets all infected. Well, now without even clipping them, they get infected. So the doctor had to go in and clip half the toenail away. My left foot grew back some, and it didn't work. So anyway, not to hear my problems. One thing I noticed emotionally, and I've been forgetting to say this, and if I have said this, then I forgot I said it, but one of my greatest talents as a human being was that I could multitask, and I could multitask accurately and with ease. It means I didn't have anxiety, I didn't get anxious. I could just handle a lot of things at one time and and it all come out accurately. I didn't make mistakes. What I have found in myself is that I cannot multitask anymore. I mean, there's a few things I can do at one time, but I'm more just, what I'm focused on is what I'm going to do. It's not a matter of, it's really different for me. And one of our friends, trans woman, said yes, that is a linear way of handling things, and that's what males do. So you know, one of the things that in my life, my sister, the man that she's married to, my brother-in-law, she used to complain about a lot of things, and I would listen to her, but I just couldn't understand why he could be certain ways and stuff. But I really think I'm going to have a talk with her and say, hey, it's not all his fault. He comes by it innocently. So it's really amazing the difference in the female and the male hormones. I will miss the multitasking, but you know what? I don't have to have it. This is all worth all the little things that I can't do anymore that I used to do is well worth the things I can do that I couldn't do before, if that makes sense to you. So everything's going good. I have been watching more surgeries on metoidoplasty. It's something that maybe I might think about in the future. I don't know what has changed in me, because I always said until they perfect it, I wasn't going to do anything. That doesn't mean I'm going to do anything just because I'm researching it right now. But I came across a guy who had it done. Okay, so I came across a guy on YouTube who had it done, and pre-op he said something that made sense to me, and that's why I was probably even contemplating it, is that as you transition, the further you go into it, sometimes some people want the surgery to make them whole. Now, I've always said in all my videos that I am not a cis man, and I still will continue that. I do not understand why the world was born with the different people in sexual orientation and gender identity, why that has happened, but it has, and I'm one of them. So I take my life as it goes each day, and I just try to further being who I am, whether it's in physical, emotional, mental, knowledge, education, anything that I can do to promote myself to be a better human being. That's my motto. So I've been kind of thinking about that stuff. Of course, I'm a bigger guy, and surgeries, excuse me, down there, the more successful ones are guys who are thinner and don't have a lot of the pubic fat, or don't have the stomach that overlaps. Mine does. I've had a hysterectomy, abdominal hysterectomy, and it's about 6 inches long, maybe even longer. I mean, I got cut one side to the other, so I lost that muscle in my stomach, and then just putting on the weight through the years because of different medical issues. But I am trying, and I do have always tried to be healthy. I am trying to do my best about cutting fat down, so who knows what's going to happen in the future with that. I will be documenting it anyway. Another thing is that the weight is still shifting, and it's shifting into my gut, but I am feeling, there's a lot of ums in here. And I think the reason why we do that, guys, is because it takes us a while to think of each thing we want to talk about. And, you know, it's just really weird. But the weight is shifting. I still got some hip fat I'm not really happy with, but I know that's part of it. It'll soon come off. My butt, Tony keeps saying, you're losing your butt, and I said, I know, I'm just losing the fat on my butt, and that's a good thing. But we went on a bike ride, and literally the bike seat the next day hurt my butt, and I never have hurt my butt. So that was something new for me. Other than that, life is going good. You know, I take my disability, and I just have to take it one day at a time. I'm still painting the eaves of my house. I'm trying to filter in a little routine while Tony's off of doing some painting. This morning she went on a bike ride. I was unable to with the surgery, so I got up on the ladder and did a little bit more painting. So other than that, guys, everything is going good. I'm feeling good, so I'm wishing you guys to take it one day at a time and make your journey as simple as possible. We'll see you in a couple weeks. Bye.